Colin Crawford here at Capital Volkswagen in beautiful San Jose, California. And today we're going to take a peek at one of the more popular cars in the Volkswagen lineup, the Volkswagen Tiguan. Today we've got the R-Line model, which is the top of the trim, and we're going to show you what sets it apart from the crowd. The Tiguan has been one of the fan favorites with the Volkswagen lineup, and new for this year, it joins the other ranks of the Volkswagen cars in getting an R-Line package of its very own. Now, the Tiguan has always been known as kind of the sports car of crossover SUVs. It offers a turbocharged 2-liter motor, the same one you're going to find in the GTI, and on the R-Line model, they're going to give you a couple other aesthetic packages that we're going to go over today. So the Tiguan R-Line is distinguished from the other Tiguan models by a couple key aesthetic features. And one of the most obvious ones is going to be the little R that you can see off to the right of the Volkswagen emblem on the front grille. That's obviously going to let you know it's an R-Line model, but you can also look at the LED headlights here. Those are your daytime running lights, which are going to be always on when you're driving, and then they are mated with the HID bulbs, which have an auto cornering feature. So as you drive, if you turn the steering wheel, they'll actually swivel up to 15 degrees to help illuminate around the corner. They're especially helpful if you're driving at night on like a mountain road. So on the roof of the Tiguan, they have a couple really usable features. The roof rails here have a brushed aluminum, which give it a nice polished look. And then my personal favorite feature is the panoramic sunroof, which gives, from the inside, the front and the rear passengers a really nice open air view. It also provides the car with a sleek look on the outside. Now, as we move along to the side, let's show you some of the other features that R-Line comes with. Now, the R-Line is dressed in these beautiful 19-inch alloy wheels, and they're unique among the Tiguan line. You're actually not going to find very many SUVs in general that offer tires like this. They come dressed in Pirelli rubbers, which are going to give you a nice sporty feel on the road. So for you practical types, of course, all the crossover SUVs are really usable. And the Tiguan is no exception. It's got a ton of usable space back here, and the seats will fold down to accommodate even larger items should you need to. You're also going to find a full-size spare tire stashed away underneath the floorboards there. And that's another thing that Volkswagen really does, is make sure that you have all the safety equipment you need to get through the day. So one of the features we get a lot of really positive feedback on as being one of the most usable features is the proximity key. Now, most of the Volkswagen keys have, of course, the keyless entry where you can lock and unlock the car, but with the Tiguan R-Line, it actually doesn't have to be pressed at all to enter into the vehicle. A simple grab of the door handle can open the car, and then when you're locking the vehicle, you can also do the same. As long as the key's on your person, you can easily access it inside or out. So the interior of the Tiguan comes dressed in this nice black leather, and on the R-Line model, that's going to be a standard feature. You're also going to get such nice things as the R-Line steering wheel, which is borrowed from the GTI. It has a flat bottom here and then an ergonomic grip at certain spots along the upper and lower parts of it that pair nicely with the paddle shifters, which will give you the control of a stick shift there, even though it's an automatic transmission. Push button start is also going to come standard with the proximity key feature. And among other things, the proximity climate control gives you his and hers temperature on both sides of the car. Now, the navigation map is available with either a 2D or a 3D display, and that's something that can cater to the individual driver's preference. You can also display the map on the driver interface in between the tachometer and the speedometer, should you desire to. The rest of the features are available up here. You've got the auto dimming rearview mirror, which I like to call a jerk-proof mirror. It prevents anyone from flashing their brights at you and hurting your night vision, or if there's a taller truck behind you as well. And then for the grand finale, we've got this beautiful panoramic sunroof, which has a retractable sunshade that will help keep the interior of the car from baking on a hot day. You can also have the front portion of the sunroof either vent or open completely. And the last feature we'd like to talk about today is the Volkswagen CarNet, which is a telematics system that's incorporated into the car. It does come with a free trial, and it gives you a mobile application. So there is an emergency button here, which is labeled in red and has SOS on it, which can be used to contact the live operator in case of an emergency. Thank you guys again. We really appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to view our Tiguan video. If you like what you saw, please don't hesitate to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, if you had any specific questions, we love them. Go ahead and send them our way, either by email or call. The contact information should be at the bottom of the screen. Thank you for viewing.